When you're booking a flight, there are many ways to do it. You can use a travel agent, an online company, or do it yourself.
No matter how you book a ticket, you have to be careful your documents are in order so you don't have a problem when you get to the airport. Pat Foran has this consumer alert. Pat.
Thanks, Michelle and Nathan. A family was traveling for a vacation, but when they got to the airport, they were told there was a problem with one of the tickets. It didn't match the name on the passport. So while Dad and the kids went to France, Mom was not allowed on the plane.
Had to leave Francesca behind to fend for herself.
The Descenza family of Bolton were eventually reunited in France, but their March vacation did not get off to a good start. Adamo and Francesca purchased tickets for themselves and their children using Expedia, but during the process, a mistake was made.
My passport was in my maiden name, and my itinerary was booked in my married name.
The couple say at the time of the booking, the agent used the name on Francesca's credit card. They say they were told their passports were not needed at that time.
When we asked the agent at the time of booking if we required our passports, we were told no, and that we would add that information at the airport.
But when the family arrived at Pearson Airport, Francesca's name on the ticket did not match her passport. At first, they were told it would be an easy fix, but it wasn't, and she was not allowed on the plane.
It was a little bit devastating to be kind of ripped apart at that point where they had to leave and I couldn't join them.
She had to buy a new ticket the next day at her own expense for $2,800. The family feels Expedia should cover that cost.
Well, the fact that I couldn't get on the plane was their fault for not making sure my ticket was booked appropriately and properly.
CTV News reached out to Expedia, and a spokesperson said the name included in the reservation was one that was provided by the traveler over the phone. We had every intention of providing assistance. However, we could not make changes as the flight had already been marked as a no-show by the airline partner. In the past, we've done stories on families that had to pay almost $1,000 to change the name on a ticket, and on a man who was denied boarding a flight because an S was missing from his name. The Descenzas still feel they deserve a refund.
We volunteered to use our passports and were outright told we weren't needed, which is what led to this problem.
And when booking a flight, you should always use the name on your passport. For all documentation, you should also keep your passport in good condition. If it's damaged in any way, you can also be denied boarding a plane. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.